smile.
Ah, that smile. Captured in this photo, Raymond smiling because he knows others out there, complete strangers. Those of you walking by, driving by, will learn that he's homeless because he stood here for this picture. If you have this app called Give Safe,
you can invest directly into Raymond, into an individual.
You can read Twitch's story.
I mean, I've been homeless since 1991.
Invest in him. Someone just did.
$40.
You can read Nicole's story.
It's really, really bad out here. It's stressful.
Read their stories, then you get to decide.
Decide if you want to help Nicole or Twitch or Raymond. Help them with a donation, even without ever meeting them. Help them, because you can.
Now you can put a face to the story and a name to the face.
As long as they're doing one thing.
It's a beacon, okay.
As long as they're wearing a beacon.
Just my first one, I didn't know what it was. It's a beacon.
So that's the beacon.
This is a beacon.
What is it?
It's a small Bluetooth emitter.
It's a beacon for the homeless.
Here's how it works. If someone's wearing a beacon and you have the app on your phone like I do right now, and you're just 30 yards away, you'll be notified, which is what just happened.
Raymond is nearby. It says so on my app. And there he is.
I'm Jonathan.
I'm Raymond.
Nice to meet you, man.
Jonathan Kumar came up with this idea and created a nonprofit called Give Safe.
This is a reminder of hope that other people passing by aren't just going to tell him no.
He wants to connect you with Nicole.
It bings and says, hey, this is so-and-so. And it gives them their life story.
He wants to connect you with Raymond.
I was a door-to-door salesman.
And to connect you with Bradley.
How you doing? Okay.
In fact, someone just did. Bradley's getting his first haircut in a barbershop in years, thanks to the generosity of a stranger, thanks to his beacon.
It's like getting the weight off my shoulders that shouldn't be there.
Want to see the before and after?
I turned on my phone and I hit on my Bluetooth. As soon as I turned it on, it brought up the beacon holder, and it was Bradley, and the before, and there's Bradley after.
Bradley after is filled with gratitude.
Oh yeah, haircuts, coffee, clothing.
It's pretty simple. Once they tap pay or give,
The beacon holder can get things.
bus fare, groceries, a haircut, a storage locker.
More than 1,400 people have signed up for the app. Catherine Boyd was the 27th person.
There's no reason I can't or shouldn't give to these folks because all the money is set up in such a way that it goes towards things that are obviously helpful, meaningful, immediately important.
Does this make sense to you?
It totally does. It totally does. It totally does. You know why? Because a lot of people don't want to give out of their pockets.
It definitely encourages them to do better in life.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I see.
What did we see the other night as we tagged along?
This is for you.
Watching them passing out beacons.
A lot of them been asking me, where do I get this beacon? Where do I get this beacon at?
Ready, 1, 2, 3.
We saw people eager to share their stories.
Being homeless, when you go in for a job interview or something, they don't really look at you as a normal person.
Even if you don't donate, now you know their story.
We met Nicole that night.
I've struggled for so many years with people just shunning me, people just saying, I won't give you cash because I know you'll use it for drugs. And I'm like, I promise you I won't. They won't. They won't. Having this is hope.
We kept hearing that word, hope.
It's like saying it's okay.
Hope to come back to where they were before they were on the streets.
Oh my gosh, I get to meet Jonathan. I'm gonna cry.
Hey.
Oh my gosh. You're a genius, that's all I gotta say.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, wow.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I've been on the streets for 7 years. I've been clean for 1.5 years almost. I used to steal a lot. This gives us hope. This gives us a reason to stay clean. At least me.
Yeah.
This gives us a reason to say, hey, you can do it.
Nicole is beacon holder number 23. And when we caught up with her a few weeks later to see how she's doing, she had an $18 balance on her beacon.
Chips. I'm looking for chips. Chips.
Just enough for some grocery shopping
$1.49.
at the grocery outlet in Soto.
7 years ago, I wouldn't even imagine this. 7 years ago, I wouldn't even think I would be buying anything. I'm looking for beef jerky.
I did get the alert on my phone that Nicole was in the building. I typed in her amount into the phone. That gets transmitted to GiveSafe so they know what to remove from the beacon.
It's that simple.
I have 18 on this fabulous thing.
Got it.
Nothing like that feeling you get when you give. Catherine knows that feeling.
You know, I want to help and I can help, and so I will.
She figures she's donated 30 times, and just now.
Gave $1 to Charles and $1 to Raymond.
What about you, those of you walking by, driving by?
The people are the answer. The city of Seattle, the individuals who are walking around the city, they are the answer, whether they know it or not. And all we're doing is unlocking some of that compassion.
How do we measure compassion?
This thing is hope.
Maybe that's what we're seeing with these beacons.
And I love you guys for doing it.
problem.
My blue guardian angel.
A way to gauge
Hope.
just how much our community cares.
What do you want to say?
Thank you.
John Sharifi,
2 words, thank you.
King 5 News.